Hello, this is Mrs. Lisa. Today we will discuss the first chapter in the political science in ISC, the forms of government. But before we go to the forms of government, in today's lesson we will discuss about the totalitarian state, authoritarian state, and liberal democratic state. Now, as we know that there are 195 states, or rather countries, whatever you say, in this world, and 193 are the members of the United Nations, and where two of them, that is the Holy City of Vatican City and Palestine, they are the observer states. They have developed the observer status in the international organization. And along with it, we have 61 dependent territories and around 8 disputed territories. Whatever it is, we know that each state has its own population, a definite territory, and a government, and its own constitution. Now, it is not possible for us to discuss about the constitution of each and every state. So we have merged it, and according to the similarities, we can say that the state can be divided into 3 basic types. That is the totalitarian state, authoritarian state, and the liberal democratic state. So today, in today's lesson, we will basically discuss about the different types of the states and of course their features and the differences between totalitarian and authoritarian state. And then in the next lesson, when we come up with, we'll come up with the different forms of government.
States are broadly classified into 3 main categories: totalitarian state, liberal democratic state, and authoritarian states. Likewise, governments are also classified into 4 basic forms: unitary governments, federal governments, parliamentary governments, and presidential governments. Totalitarian state. Totalitarian state is one in which the state has full control over the whole life of the individual. No part of his life is beyond the control of the state. It claims jurisdiction over the whole social life in the state. According to Feiner, totalitarian state is the veritable contradictory of the liberal democratic type of government. The scope and authority of the government is not limited, but just the reverse is total. Features of a totalitarian state. Totalitarian state is totally opposed to a democratic state. It is based on the concept of total centralization of powers in the hands of the top ruler and his party or family. State is regarded as the end and the individual as a means. The ideology of the ruler is the ideology of the state, and all the people of the state have to accept it. People have little role in the decision making. The basis of all state action is force. No part of the individual's life is outside state control. Rights of the people depend upon the wishes of the rulers. The struggle for power is kept confined to the ruling group. The ruler or his party is the government. The ideology of the ruler is the ideology of the state, and all the people of the state have to accept it. People have little role in the decision making. The basis of all state action is force. No part of the individual's life is outside state control. Rights of the people depend upon the wishes of the rulers. The struggle for power is kept confined to the ruling group. The ruler or his party is the government. The ideology of the ruler is the ideology of the state, and all the people of the state. Thus, we can conclude one leader, one party, one ideology, total centralization of power and authority in the hands of the top leadership, scant respect for the rights and freedoms of the people, and full penetration of the power and authority in all aspects of public and private life of the people are the hallmarks of a totalitarian state. Authoritarian state. C.H. Dillon defines an authoritarian state as one in which all authority and power are concentrated in the hands of a few. That is, the government whose rule is essentially not responsible. The people participate in few of their decisions but are subject to all of them. Now let us discuss the features of authoritarian state. It is a state ruled by an autocratic government headed by a civil or military dictator. Executive is the most powerful organ of the state power and it dominates the legislature and even judiciary. Judicial independence is not respected. The authoritarian ruler tries to use judiciary for securing favorable judgments. Limited political pluralism is used to keep the people and their organizations divided. Scant importance is given to the rights and freedoms of the people. Censorship or control over press and media is maintained indirectly or even directly. Fear, force, coercion, and political repression is used to secure compliance with the policies and decisions of the ruling establishment. Civil society is kept divided, weak, and under control. It is even used for securing support for the power holders. Differences between totalitarian state and authoritarian state. Point number 1. Totalitarian state, no pluralism. Authoritarian state, limited and controlled pluralism. Point number 2. Totalitarian state, forced legitimacy. Authoritarian state, engineered or manipulated legitimacy. Totalitarian state. Point number 3. No difference between state, government and society. Authoritarian state, maintain a certain distance between state and society. Totalitarian state. Point number 4. Adoption, projection and dependence upon the ideology which is held to be the state ideology. Authoritarian state, use of an ideological principle or some principles as instruments for justifying the rule of the dictator and his ruling junta. Authoritarian state. Point number 5. Dominant position, status and role of a single party and single leadership. Point number 5. Authoritarian state, use and exploitation of the party system of the country for securing the ends and the objectives of the ruling dictator. Point number 6. Totalitarian state, total and intense centralization of all power and authority. Authoritarian state, excessively powerful and strong position of the executive in the political system. Totalitarian state. Point number 7. Forced control and maneuvered participation of the people in politics. Authoritarian state, limited, regulated and controlled political participation of the people. Totalitarian state. Point number 8. Rule of a single party, in reality its top leadership. 8. Authoritarian state, rule of the dictator and not rule of law. Liberal democratic states. A liberal democratic state is one in which people's power is supreme People are sovereign and they themselves elect and organize their government. The government always works according to the dictates of public opinion. It is popularly elected representative government which is continuously responsible and accountable to the public opinion. It is constituted by free, fair and regular elections. The people have the right to change their government and they do change it from time to time. The state, the authority holders, the people and all the organizations and associations of the people accept and respect the ideology of liberalism which gives the highest place to the rights and freedoms of the people. A liberal democracy is characterized by the following salient features. In a liberal democracy, the government is the representative of the people. The people have the right to freely express their views. The role of the executive is defined and limited. The concept of limited government. There are social and economic checks and balances on the activities of government. A very high level of political participation of people in the political process is a hallmark of the liberal democracy. Liberal democracy has been mostly working through a system of indirect or representative democracy. There is a free and open struggle for power among several political parties. People have the right and freedom to form their political parties. In a liberal democracy, there are clear distinctions between state, society and civil society, an active, alert and positive presence and role of the latter. We have come to the end of today's topic. We will come back with few more videos on the various forms of government. Till then, stay safe, stay at home, save the world, save the earth. Thank you for your patient